folks, and welcome to Subjective Thoughts. And our comic for today is Saint Sinner Issue 3 by Marvel. Now, there is a lot of weird shit in this one, so if you are in any way squeamish, you have been warned. Also, spoilers. Okay, here's the team. Now, funny thing, in issue 2, this list of who did what wasn't on any page. I don't know why. I looked at every page, everything, couldn't find that. I wonder why they skipped it in issue 2. Well, at least here they have it. Okay, so issue 3. It did not start how I thought it would. I thought that after issue 2, in the end of issue 2, Philip is pulled into the new dimension that Kento has created. And I thought it would start at least, with us seeing the dimension and Philippe looking at everything, trying to decide what to do. But instead, this issue has but 2 chapters. So chapter 1, Philippe is fighting with the demon inside of him, telling, get out of me. Well, he wants the demon and the angel to get out of him. It's kind of like it's how it's represented on the cover. And, and he can't be free of them, and the demon's like, it was... and even the angel said you were foolish to, to go into this human. And then we get an explanation of why this happened, sort of. The angel tries to show him, but her memories and the demon's memories, they're too powerful for Philip, so she uses his own memories. So there's all sorts of, he sees a record of his mom, a TV show he used to watch, and through that we then get to where maybe it was a series that Philip would watch on TV, and with that there are 3 characters. And we see them talking, and there's noise above in their apartment, and they complain that the neighbor is trying to dig down to China again. Now he digs, and some plaster falls on them, and then a fridge falls on one of the characters, two women and 1 man. Kills him. Then one of the female characters, she can't live without him, so she shoots off her head with a shotgun. That was something. So then the second woman's like, oh, I'm finally free, and then she splits into 3 personalities in a way. And that's an explanation of the demon and his brothers, essentially. How they came to be. And then we go to, it's a scene of a detective movie. We got some narration. This is this detective. He's got 3 personalities, and we see that one of them is Angel, because kind of like he has 3 heads. So the right one is the Angel. And then a woman comes in and wants this detective to find her husband and trying to explain to him, and then she makes him a drink, but she mixes something into it, so he becomes dizzy. And that's when the angel is able to get free, and the woman is holding the other angel's 2 personalities. And so that's how the angel came to Philip's dimension. Yes, I am too a bit confused. So yeah, that's how they came to be, and then of course, and then they use a cartoon to explain how they got stuck in Philip. So Philip went, because he got the demon possessed him. Then Philip tried to run, and then he bumped into the angel, and then the angel and the demon started fighting around him. And then, they scratched and bit each other and all that, and then they got essentially combined into Philip, and stuck into Philip. And that is how it all happened. Yeah, I still don't entirely get it, but I think I kind of do. Okay. So that's part one. Then we see Philip is sitting in a room full of stuff. It's in this dimension, and he's reading a book, lines from a book to a fish that's flying near him. And then the angel says, "You have a task to do, Philip. You have to go. Stop wasting time here." So that's part one. And then part two in here is we see Kento. Or his name is, it's like Kento, like double, but then like his first name is, it's Kento, and then Kento, how it's seemed to be usually written with a CA. So I'm not sure how that's supposed to be pronounced. But anyway, he goes to it's a Kento from the past. And now, like before all this happened, before he created this dimension, and before he met Philip, or was taken by those demon brothers, but apparently he's already met Philip before. Anyway, he flies until he finds this dimension, goes into the like a room in the, I don't know, house that Philip is in, and he meets the, let's say, present Kento. So yes, Kento has met Philippe 3 times already, and he summoned his past self, because now his present self, he cannot leave the dimension he's created. It is now his prison, and he no longer has powers. But it looks like he used the fact that his species can travel dimensions in time in order to gather some things, and uses his past self to get them out of this little niche that he created. And he tells him to take them and go find the father that from issue 2, to give this to him and to tell him what to do. It's like parchment paper from the 14th century. So what he's going to do with that is create a legend about the Saint Sinner. So in the future, there'll be traces of him. The legend will grow, that he'll be written into music as well. And all of this has to be done, and it's already been done. And his past self of Kento asks him, why would you do all of this? This is hell here. And so apparently Kento is the reason the 3 demon brothers were created. His traveling to doing something has caused it. So he's the reason that Philip is now stuck the way he is. Because if he didn't release the brothers, and one of them didn't take control of Philip, he would have had a normal life. And President Kento said, the more he met Philippe, like on the 3rd time, then he was, sure that he could do something. So his past self agrees, takes the things. I agreed before. He takes the things and he said, "You'll meet him one day, but not today. Go, goodbye." Because they hear, both of them hear footsteps outside of the door. Kento's past self disappears, and then Philip goes inside into the room. And he's like, "Kento, who are you talking to?" And Kento's like, "Oh, to myself." Oh, and also, I forgot. Past Kento brings a newspaper to present Kento. The future or past Kento gave him it. The whole thing with time loops and shit is confusing. Think about like in Terminator, where somehow Kyle Reeves is sent back by Jonathan or John Connor to the past in order for him to, sleep with Sarah Connor and have Kyle somehow, and then he's, just don't think about it too much. Okay, and then, he brought him also that newspaper, that was very important. So, not Kento, Philip says, this dimension is terrible. Kento asks him, "What do you think of it?" Because nothing retains its shape in there. And there's only him and Mishmash there. Doesn't mention Bull Baby though. And then, you know, he hates it there, and it's also like a prison to him. And then Kento says, "There's something I have to show you, Philippe." And he gives him the newspaper, and it has an article in there, Tentacly Friend, the one that, apparently did also manage to escape, and they thought got killed. And they thought that Demon Brothers killed him, but he survived. And he's now in the world of men, and he's killing people. And Philippe needs to do something about it. And Philippe's getting a headache because of the prayers of people that he's trying to block. And Kento's like, you gotta stop blocking, it'll only be worse. And then Philippe turns demonic. The way he looks turns demonic. And he says, and he knocks Kento to the side and said, "This is all your fault. That I'm here, all of this." And then he falls to the floor, screaming. And that's the instance where Kento tells him to not block it. He's like, "Come on, Philippe, you need to go. You need to follow your destiny." And so Philippe stops blocking it, starts hearing it, and then we see more light. He's hearing it, and he's going towards a portal. And then, finally, and then there's some narration of how this is the first thing that Philip chose for himself, and also the last, because from now on he's going to be following his destiny. And we see him coming out of a portal in the ground in a park. And you got an old man and a woman seeing him do it. And that is it. That's where the issue ends. Okay, so first cover. This is a cool one. I like the colors here. And also this kind of, you see yin and yang of, you got the demon here and then the angel over there. And Philippe going insane in between them. Poor lad. There we go. Yeah, that's that. Let me show you a bit of art. So yeah, you see here Philippe is starting to get the explanation of all of this. Yeah, I didn't fully grasp the explanation myself. I mean, and you see there are the characters. And then, these two die, and then only the blonde lady remains. Although here they kind of all look like men. Oh yeah, so it was a fridge. Oh shit. 1 second, sorry. Oh well, it's a cartoony. Yeah, she shoots her head off. And you see then the brothers are created. Oh, and there's Kento there too, you see? So yeah, he's the reason that the Demon Brothers have been separated. This is pretty cool. Here's the angel. You see she's like a part of this one man. It's pretty neat. And then you see this is the newspaper. And there's Kento. The one that's all blurry and green. The one that's blurry is the past Kento, and the one that's not, and you see his white head, that's the present Kento. And there we go. I see they're facing each other. And let me show you Philippe looking all demonic. There, you see? There he is there, screaming. Ah, there's a way out a gate, yes. Yeah, the Kento tells him he has to take it. And then the last page here, I'll show you. Okay, there we go. You see, oh, sorry, it was a young man, and the woman, I think, was old. My bad. So yeah, he's coming out of the gate. Okay. That was the art. So yeah, this totally went unexpected. I mean, holy shit. I wasn't sure where this was gonna go, but I thought it would at least start with Philippe saying everything. But now, after reading this, I have no idea where this is fucking gonna go. I mean, it's very cool, but also confusing. Like, what is Philippe going to do from then on? Can he get back to this dimension that Kento has created? And if so, I mean, is he gonna go back every time, or is he now in his own world again? But having to stop the tentacled alien or tentacled creature that's going to kill people and eat them. And like I said in the last issue, I think he was sort of a world eater or something. So I don't know. I wonder if we'll see Mishmash and Bull Baby again in the following issues, and how exactly is this gonna end? I mean, Philippe has been forever changed, but if he's free from the demon and the angel, what's gonna happen to him? Can he even be free of them? Or will that destroy him, or are they now all three of them stuck together? I mean, I don't think Philippe is now immortal, but he does have powers now. Question is, how will he use them? What will he do? Now, let's say after he defeats the tentacled creature, is he gonna go back to the dimension, or I mean, like it says, superheroes from the mind of Clive Barker, so yeah. Well, usually with superheroes, they have a reason to be superheroes. Poor Philippe here is kind of, well, has no much of a choice, but then he also has a devil whispering for him to kill. So, yeah, that is left to be seen. It's very interesting that Kento went back, like his past self went back, and history and legends were created for the Saint Sinner. Makes me wonder what's the bigger picture of this all. Why exactly do it? Is there an end game to it or something? Can Kento get his powers back? Maybe not. I mean, they lost almost all of them afterwards. After he created the dimension, does that mean he's forever gonna be there? It seems like he's still going to stay there because to atone for what he's done. You know, him releasing the three demons and essentially condemning Philippe himself and also the others too. If it wasn't for the demon brothers, that well, they've all been, I guess, banished from their worlds. Bull Baby, Mishmash, Kento, so I don't know. Maybe they still would have been cast out regardless. Well, that is left to be seen. This is definitely turning out to be very, very interesting. And I look forward to see how it continues. All right, folks, let me know what you thought of Saint Sinner issue 3. If you read it, and that is it. Remember, collect what you're passionate about and share it on YouTube. Bye!